Some Asian nationals in the United States face almost no risk of deportation, even under strict immigration laws. From quiet diplomatic deals to legal loopholes, these countries give their citizens a hidden layer of protection. Here are 10 Asian countries whose people are mostly safe from United States deportation. Number 10. Sri Lanka. For many people in Sri Lanka, the United States represents hope and a way out of political and ethnic problems that have troubled their homeland for years. You'd think, with all the strict rules about immigration, Sri Lankans would face large deportation numbers, but that's not the case. Why? Because Sri Lanka doesn't cooperate much with the United States deportation requests. When someone is supposed to leave the United States, their home country has to accept them back by issuing travel documents, but Sri Lanka often takes a long time or doesn't respond at all. This delay causes deportation cases to stall. Even if someone loses an immigration case, it can take years before anything happens. Many Sri Lankans also apply for asylum due to past persecution. While their cases move slowly through the system, they stay in the United States and continue their lives. It's not flashy protection, but it's very real. Number 9. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan might not be a country you hear about often in United States immigration news, but that's part of why its citizens are rarely deported. They simply don't attract attention. Most Kazakhs come to America through legal means, like education or work programs. They usually follow the rules, stay out of trouble, and avoid overstaying their visas. Because of this, they're not a focus for immigration authorities. There's also history behind this. After the Soviet Union collapsed, Kazakhstan worked with the United States on major nuclear safety projects. This built a strong diplomatic friendship. So, Kazakh citizens are viewed as peaceful and cooperative, traits that reduce the risk of deportation. No legal issues, no red flags, and no reason to send them back. Number 8. Nepal. After the 2015 earthquake devastated Nepal, the United States gave Nepalese people what's called Temporary Protected Status, or TPS. This meant they could stay and work in the United States legally. Years later, many of them still hold that protection. Even those without TPS have an advantage. A lot of Nepalese work in important fields like healthcare and food service. During the pandemic, many were frontline workers. Their jobs became essential, and so did they. Deporting someone to Nepal isn't quick or easy either. The legal process is slow, and Nepalese citizens can use that time to file appeals or apply for legal residency. While their cases move through the system, they build lives in the United States. Their hard work, combined with slow legal steps, gives them powerful protection. Number 7. Jordan. People from Jordan often move to the United States through family reunification or work-related visas. They usually keep a low profile, follow immigration rules, and, stay out of legal trouble. That makes them very unlikely targets for deportation. Jordan is also one of America's key partners in the Middle East, and the two countries work together on intelligence and regional stability. Because of this strong relationship, the United States views Jordanian citizens in a more favorable light. Another thing helping them is that the Jordanian American community is small but strong. Many are active in business, education, and religious organizations. They integrate into American society without drawing negative attention. That combination of diplomacy and discipline keeps them safe. Number 6. Malaysia. Malaysians usually come to the United States with clear goals and proper visas, often as students, professionals, or through official programs. They rarely break immigration laws, so honestly, they avoid triggering deportation actions. On the global stage, Malaysia has good standing with the United States. It's seen as a peaceful, moderate country in Southeast Asia, and that image helps its citizens abroad. Even when there are immigration issues, deportation doesn't happen quickly. Why? Because the Malaysian government takes its time with the return process. If someone's supposed to be sent back, Malaysia often delays the paperwork. While things are stuck in limbo, Malaysians in the United States continue living and working. It's really a quiet system of protection, backed by trust, timing, and international respect. Number 5. Armenia. Armenians have a long and emotional history with the United States, especially due to past violence and conflict in their homeland. Many came seeking safety, and their reasons were often serious enough to gain asylum. Even if asylum applications are denied, court appeals can take years. During that time, Armenian immigrants usually remain in the United States, legally or in a kind of limbo. The Armenian American community is also politically active, especially in places like California. They have built tight-knit neighborhoods and strong businesses. This political voice gives them extra protection. Lawmakers are less likely to support harsh policies against a group that's well-organized and influential. Deporting Armenians is both difficult and unpopular. That's what keeps them safe. Number 4, South Korea. South Korean nationals are known for carefully following immigration rules. Most come as students, workers, or business people, and honestly, visa overstays are rare. Their clean records make them some of the least likely to be deported. There's also a deep political and military bond between the United States and South Korea. These countries have been allies since the Korean War. Treating South Koreans well is part of maintaining that strong partnership. South Koreans are also heavily involved in America's tech industry and academic world. They're seen as contributors, not burdens. Deporting them would hurt relationships and industries, so it rarely happens. The system trusts them, and that trust keeps them secure. Number 3, India. When it comes to skilled workers in the United States, Indian nationals play a leading role. From tech to medicine to engineering, Indians are everywhere. Most enter the country through high-skilled visa programs like H-1B, which are monitored closely and are fully legal. They're not just workers, they're builders of the economy. Removing them would leave huge gaps in industries that depend on their expertise. The Indian-American community is also gaining serious political power. Many now hold public office or influence lawmakers. With that kind of presence, aggressive deportation policies would spark major backlash. Even when visa issues happen, Indians often get to stay due to legal backlogs. Some wait years for green cards, but during that wait they remain legally in the United States. The system isn't pushing them out, it's letting them stay because they're needed. Number 2, Japan. Japanese nationals have one of the lowest deportation rates in America. Their reputation for obeying rules is strong. Most come for business, education, or diplomatic reasons, and they almost always leave when their visas expire. The United States and Japan are very close allies. They have long-standing military and trade partnerships, and this helps Japanese citizens abroad. Deporting them would send a bad message and could damage relations. In the United States, Japanese communities are often involved in advanced industries like robotics, tech, and research. They're seen as peaceful, educated, and respectful. Immigration officers usually don't see them as a concern. Their smooth entry and quiet presence help shield them from enforcement. Number 1, the Philippines. Filipinos are deeply rooted in American life. They make up one of the largest immigrant groups and are especially important in healthcare. Many hospitals and care homes rely heavily on Filipino nurses and caregivers. Taking them out of the system would cause real harm. Most Filipinos come to the United States through family-based immigration. That gives them a legal foundation and strong community ties. Deporting them would not only hurt families but also upset a well-connected, politically active group. The United States and the Philippines share a long and complex history. The two countries were once connected through colonial rule, and they've maintained military and diplomatic relationships for decades. These bonds give Filipino immigrants a special place in American society. Because of their work, legal entry, and historical connection, deportation is extremely rare. For most Filipinos in the United States, their presence isn't just accepted, it's needed. Which country surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. If this helped you, share it with someone thinking about moving to the United States. Thanks for watching.